Hello, Kula here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I have an Empties video for you guys this time. I believe it's just for the month of February, or maybe just a little bit of the end of January. And it is super full, so I either have to start trying to do these maybe like once every couple weeks or something, because this is probably going to end up being long. I actually filmed this once before. I actually filmed it back in February so I could post it like right away and be on time and not a couple days late. But I wasn't happy with it and it did get kind of long, so we're just going to try and fly through this as quick as we can. I'm going to get started here with these two products. I just did my February 2015 favorites and not so favorites. These two were not so favorites. I'm not sure if this has gotten bad or not, so I'm just going to throw it away. I don't want to share it with anyone. If you want to know like why I don't like it, just check out my favorites video. And then this I'm just going to toss out too because there's not too much left in it and I don't feel like passing it on to my mom because it's almost empty to begin with. But again, I didn't like those. If you want to know why I didn't like those, check out my video. This is the Schwarzkopf Professional Q10 Plus BC Hair Therapy Immunosettle Rebuild Timers. There's so many words on this bottle. But this is it here. This is not empty. But I was reading the ingredients earlier today because I was using it in my hair and it's just my hair wasn't feeling very good. And it has like water for the first ingredient and then denatured alcohol as the second and then dimethicone as the third. So I'm trying to avoid a lot of dimethicone, like heavy dimethicone products, and I don't like putting alcohol in my hair. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. I never noticed like anything special about it. I got this free as like a free sample thing and like the Ulta hair thing when they had that forever and a day ago with the hair caddy. I don't remember when that was. And I didn't notice anything good happening to my hair. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I just don't want to use it anymore due to the alcohol and the dimethicone in it. Speaking of my hair, I used up a bottle of Ouidad Balancing Rinse Essential Daily Conditioner. This is my holy grail conditioner. This is my go-to conditioner. I always come back to this. I've yet to really find anything to replace it. And the only place I can purchase this from that I've found is Ulta because it's always sold out at Sephora, but this stuff's amazing. Love it. Love that stuff. Always repurchase it. I already have my backup in my shower. This is a nail polish remover acetone from Target. This is like 94 cents. This is a really good nail polish remover. I get the acetone polish remover even though it is a little bit more harsh on your nails because I find I wear a lot of glitter polish anyways and I only need to do like 1 or 2 swipes of the acetone, whereas I feel like if I use a non-acetone or like a more moisturizing nail polish remover it takes like 5 or 6 swipes. So I feel like the less amount of time it's on my nails versus the like drying and the strength of this, it kind of evens itself out. But this, like I said, 90% from like Target, so it's not a bad thing to buy. I'm just getting rid of it even though there's still stuff in it. I like to use this to clean up my cuticles and then I would I'd fill the cap up and use my brush and then I would pour the cap back in here. And I think I got some pigment in here or something because now every time I do I get this weird like white dust around my cuticles. So we're just going to toss that out. Just like I said, no big loss. This is a Fortune Cookie Soap Whipped Cream in the scent Cupcake. I love Fortune Cookie Soap's whipped creams. If you're going to try anything from Fortune Cookie Soap, I highly suggest the whipped creams. They're very, very moisturizing. A little bit goes a very long way and they come in some really great scents. This is one of my favorites. This is Cupcake. It smells like a vanilla cupcake. It has the vanilla and there's like a tanginess to it. It's actually really, really good. Because this is like an independent, handmade, less mass-produced product, it goes bad a little bit quicker, so it's kind of starting to smell a little weird, and when my bath products start to smell off, I just throw them out. That's kind of how you can tell if something going bad is when the texture of the smell changes. This is a pouch of the Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls. I got this in an Ipsy bag. It was a nice product. I did like it as a gel, but I prefer either the Ouidad the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel or the Ouidad Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. This had a really jelly texture. Like it's thicker. It's very interesting. It almost reminds me of like a curling custard. So, I mean, that was a nice product, but I prefer my other gels. This is the CK1 black mascara. This was my Ulta birthday gift. I haven't been using it since my birthday. I just kind of opened it about like 5-6 months ago, but it's starting to dry out. It's getting a little flaky on me, so I'm just going to throw it out because I have so many other mascaras to use. But it has a really nice big plastic bristled brush, and then you twist this top here. Well, this is it untwisted. And then you can twist it. So the first one you can do a lot of like length and definition, and then this way you can get a lot of volume. And I really like this. It's a really nice water resistant formula. My eyes can water in it. It doesn't get anywhere. Like if I rub it, it doesn't smear. But it doesn't take a lot to wash off. So I do recommend checking out this mascara. Like, I don't know anything about the CK1 line besides this mascara, but this mascara is pretty good. This is my Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat Radiant Touch in number 2. This is one of those cult beauty products. It's very dirty because I always put this on when I still have foundation on my hands because I'm not like that much of a hand washing Nazi, even though I probably should be. This I don't think is empty. I mean, I can still get product out of it. I got number 2. I do a swatch here for it. I got number 2 because I liked the more yellowness of it. The number 1, like the original, is kind of more pinky. This is a swatch from my previous video that stained my hand. That is the Miley Cyrus Viva Glam, if you want to know what that stains from. But it's just a nice, like, more, like, yellow golden kind of color instead of the peachy pink, and I thought it went well with my skin tone. But I realized that this is only good for 6 months after you open this. And I've had this for like 1.5 years now, so I need to stop hoarding it and just get rid of it. It's almost empty. I got a lot of use out of it, but it is like a $42 product, so I do feel kind of bad not having it anymore. This is the Chlorane Extra Gentle Dry Shampoo with Oat Milk. This is one of the only dry shampoos I really like. I find it to not be overly drying for my hair, and I do like the Chlorane hair care line. I think you can get these from like hairenvy.com, like part of the blush.com trifecta. I got this in a Blush Mystery Beauty box, and it is totally empty, which is really weird. Like, I don't remember using all of it. Like, I would use it occasionally, and then one day I went to pick it up and it was like completely empty, so I don't know if there was a leak or if it just dried out or if I just didn't notice, but all gone. I know I have 2 of these in here. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. So these are the Be Delectable from Cake Beauty Vanilla and Cream and Strawberries and Cream Hand Cream. These are amazing. I love these hand creams. They're very, very moisturizing. They absorb really quickly, they're non-greasy, and they smell amazing. Kohl's carries this line. I don't know what other stores would carry this brand, but you can get like a set of 4 of these guys this size. So there's these 2. There's a lemon and cream and a coconut and cream one as well. And they're awesome, and I love them, and it's like $14 for that set. And if you have like a $10 Kohl's like gift card you get in the mail, it's $4 for the set, which is totally worth it. Highly recommend checking those out if you need a good hand cream. This is my Diva Curl No Poo and Diva Curl One Condition. I got these in my set from Birchbox to give Diva Curl a try. Really liked the Diva Curl No Poo. I think it's a really great cleanser. It is a zero lather conditioning cleanser. I think this is the first conditioning cleanser I've ever used. I really liked it. They're 100% sulfate, paraben, and silicone free. They have a lot of really good ingredients in here. It smells really nice. It smells like rosemary mint. So this is definitely something I would repurchase. I want to try this again, or I want to try the Low Poo. I'm not sure which one I want to try more. It is a little expensive because this is a $20 bottle of shampoo, but it really makes my hair feel nice. This, however, I wasn't too big of a fan of, the One Condition. Same thing, it's 100% sulfate, paraben, and silicone free. It has good ingredients in it, but it just was not as moisturizing for my hair as my Ouidad Balancing Rich Essential Daily Conditioner. And you can also use this as a leave-in conditioner. It can be a rinse out or a leave-in. So once I got bored of it using it as a rinse out, I started using it as a leave-in. And again, it just wasn't moisturizing enough. I prefer my Ouidad Moisture Lock leave-in conditioner over this. I will say I like the scent of this though. It's like the rosemary mint scent. It's very uplifting, very energizing. And so if you don't need a whole bunch of like conditioning, this would probably be a nice conditioner to look into if you have like curly hair, if you have like frizzy or fine or any kind of hair really. It doesn't really have to be specifically curly. This is the Mario Badescu facial, facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. This is the little travel size. This little dude is $5. The full size is $9. This stuff is great. I don't like roses. I don't like the scent of roses, but I don't mind the scent of this because it's not a fake scent. You can use this to set your makeup, to refresh your face. I like to use it as like a botanical hair kind of mist in the mornings. And I really like this stuff, and I have to repurchase it because I don't have a backup of it because I have so much other crap I have to use up first. This is the Fortune Cookie Soap Candy Isle OCD Hand Sanitizer in Lollipop Your Cherry. This is the other product I would really recommend from Fortune Cookie Soap, is their OCD hand sanitizers. There's a lot of really interesting smells, and this one just smells like cherry lollipops, and it was really, really delicious, and I love it. I don't think you can get that scent anymore though, unfortunately, since it is from the Candy Isle, which I think was like the spring box last year. So was it the summer box last year? I think it was the summer box last year, so that kind of goes to show how old that is. This is a pocket back from Bath and Body Works. I just like to carry these around with me on my purse because it makes me feel more comfortable. Like, you know, it's not, you can't always wash your hands before eating or like after handling money and things like that, so these are really great to carry around. This is kettle popcorn, or kettle corn pop, I guess is what they say. I don't know if you can still get this scent. This was a while ago, I think around like the fall, but this was a really great neutral scent, surprisingly. Like a lot of times with Bath and Body Works products, they tend to be really heavily scented, and a lot of times they're really floral or really fruity, and that can kind of like get to me, especially if it's on my hands. But this is just like a really salty, sweet, very subtle smell, and that's why I liked it a whole bunch. I'm really sad that that's gone. And then I don't have a backup of it. This is the Figs and Rouge Mango Mandarin Hand Cream. This was from Empties, I think. I'm just not a big fan of Figs and Rouge. I've tried their lip products before too, and this scent is awful. I don't think mangoes and oranges go together as like a hand cream scent. Like I would wear it and then I would go about my business and then I would be like, oh, what is that like weird smell? And it was me. So not a big fan of that. I am a big fan, however, of the that French brand I can't pronounce that Ulta sells. That is it right there. This is their Gardener's Hand Healer. This is a really great hand cream. This is a little bit more pricey of a brand, but I think it's definitely worth it. I loved all the products I've tried from this brand so far. They all have a really nice like herbally scent, but it's not like hippie herbally. It's not like patchouli or sandalwood or anything like that, but it's just like a really nice kind of fresh, natural, green kind of scent, and their products are really moisturizing. I really like them, so I recommend checking out that brand. This is the Dermadoctor Shrinking Beauty Firming, Sculpting, and Toning Lotion with Lobster-inspired technology. This was from the Sephora Summer Crushes set, which I believe is still available and on sale online. This is supposed to like firm and tighten and like reduce the appearance of cellulite and things like that. And I don't think I used it religiously enough to see any real results from it. Like I would just like think about it and I'd put it on like my tummy and my thighs, and I never really noticed any difference. People say it does work. It has really good reviews. It just is kind of more of an expensive lotion type of product. So if you're interested in it, I would do a little bit more research on it, but it does seem interesting. So I'm glad to give it a try, but I didn't notice anything spectacular about it. Let me just dig things out of here. This is the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. I love Mario Badescu as a whole. Was not a fan of this enzyme cleansing gel. It just didn't leave my face feeling clean. It didn't foam. I don't know if it's supposed to foam, but it didn't do it for me, unfortunately. So not a big fan of that, but I'm glad I tried it so I get to know whether I like it or not. But I do like other products in Mario Badescu's line, as evident by that facial mist. Actually, I have one more in here. We'll just do that one now too. This is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. This is a sample I got in my Ulta Black Friday Blockbuster set. Same thing with the enzyme and same thing with the rose water facial thing. This is just a really nice eye cream. I like this eye cream a lot. I would buy the full size of this if I didn't have 1,000 eye cream samples to go through. This is the Benefits They're Real Mascara. This is just getting kind of old, so I'm just tossing it out. I have other mascaras I want to use. And I actually really like this. I like the brush on this. It's nice and fat, but the bristles aren't like too long, so I don't like have that big of an issue stabbing myself in the eye with them or like getting it all up on my lids. And I actually really like this little ball at the end of it. A lot of mascaras are just flat right there, but this ball like makes it really easy to get in the inner and outer corners of my eyes, I guess. So I like that for the brush. The formula is not too bad either. If they would have done like this formula with their roller lash, I think that would have been amazing, but they didn't, so there's that. This is a nice mascara though, I do like it. This is the Bite Beauty, what is this called? Bite Beauty Super Fruit lip gloss. I don't know, something like that. In the color Strange Fruit. This was in a summer like lips and tips kit from Sephora that had these 3 lip glosses and then 3 matching nail polishes, and that's the color right there, and it's a really pretty like purple color, and I really like it. It's just kind of starting to smell weird and it's getting old. And because Bite Beauty uses all natural products, like sometimes their products don't last, well, not all natural, but like food grade products, like you could eat these. I just don't feel like these last as long as like more like chemical laden product, and the doe foot's kind of cool in this. So I would definitely repurchase this if I needed any more lip gloss, and I don't need any more lip gloss, so unfortunately I'm not going to repurchase it right now, but I do like Bite Beauty as a brand in the whole. Getting to the bottom here. I'm kind of running out of breath. I'm just trying to do this as quickly as I can. I have two lip smackers. I have coconut flake and I have ice cream cake. I love lip smackers. They are inexpensive. They come in a ton of flavors and I find that they do the job well for what they are. I'm kind of sad that Bonnie Bell is no more, unfortunately, but the lip smackers brand got bought up, I believe, by Markwins, which owns Wet n Wild, so hopefully the quality stays the same or gets better. This is an EOS lip balm. This is probably the first EOS lip balm I've ever come close to finishing. This is the coconut milk one. It is looking gross, which is kind of one of the reasons why I'm getting rid of it. I don't know what that little hole is, but it's been growing, so I'm just gonna toss this out. If you actually do finish these, they're like this weird grid pattern on the inside, but I'm not a fan of the EOS lip balms. I like the idea, like this is kind of cute, but it doesn't fit in your pocket. And it's really waxy, and I feel like the other formulas, not the swirled one, like the coconut milk, but the original ones are so dry and waxy that they dry out my lips rather than hydrate them. That one isn't so bad. Those ones, that one and the vanilla mint one they came out with are a little bit more moisturizing, but I still would recommend like lip smackers over an EOS lip balm. This is a sample of the Supergoop Anti-Aging Eye Cream. I really like this product. I think Supergoop is a pretty good brand. I don't have really much from them, but I've tried a couple things. And I do think it's important to have a product with SPF for your eye area, your lip area. Your scalp and your ears are kind of the most neglected parts when it comes to applying SPF. And consequently, those are the parts that people tend to get skin cancer lesions on most often. So just make sure you're wearing a lip product with an SPF, you're wearing an eye product with an SPF. Make sure to protect your part with a hat or like a sticker, like one of those like sunscreen sticks in your ears. And I just think it's important to wear sunscreen on everything. So I like that that product had sunscreen in it. This is my Sephora Makeup Brush Shampoo. I bought a backup of this already. I love this brush shampoo. I know there's probably better options out there. And this is like $7 for this little bottle, and I could get the bigger one and save money, but I don't feel like I go through this quickly enough to justify purchasing the bigger one. But I've been using this brush shampoo for years and I like it, so I just keep purchasing it. So I already bought another one. This is a Pixi Tinted Brilliance Balm in the color Unique Pink. This came in Ipsy. I'm not often a fan of Pixi's products, but I really liked this one. What's cool is this is one of those products that has like the red dye that reacts to moisture. So like on the back of my hand, like it's nothing, it's totally clear. But once it gets wet with like your saliva, it changes to a really nice flattering pinky kind of color. I'm just getting rid of it because it is getting old and I have so much lip gloss and lip balm that I just don't want to keep around things that are older and that I just don't feel comfortable using anymore. It is kind of a shame though, because you can kind of see it turn pink. But I do really like it, and it is something I would repurchase if it was something I had a need to repurchase, but I actually have the It Cosmetics one that changes based on like the hydration level as well, so I really don't need that. This is a Zoya Anchor Base Coat Mini. This also is not totally ungone, totally used up, but I find when you get to kind of this point in a lot of nail products, it just gets really difficult to use. There is some stuff in it now, like hair, which is kind of gross, or something like fibers, and it's just when you get to this point, like it's hard to keep getting it out of the bottle consistently while you're using it without having to like reclose it every single time. So I just think it's good to throw it. I do like this as a base coat though. I prefer Zoya's nail polish over their like nail treatment things, but I do like Cutica's treatment things. So I don't know, this is not a bad base coat. I would definitely buy it again if I didn't already have like 1,000 base coats. This is my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I love this mascara. It is a highly pigmented black mascara. It has a very puffy, natural bristled brush, and I just find that this makes my lashes look really good. So I like it. I have a backup of this too, so do not need another one of those. I don't need any more mascara to be honest. This is a Strivectin Advanced Retinol Night Treatment. This was a sample. I was using this for about like a week or two, I think I got out of it, and it's really, really good. I definitely noticed a difference in my skin even after like 2 weeks. It was not like a significant difference, and maybe it was just me seeing things and wanting to see things, but I do feel like this did some nice stuff for my skin. I really do like Strivectin as a brand as a whole, so they are a skincare line I would recommend checking into if you're interested in higher end skincare. This is, I'm running out of breath here. This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. This is the broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen, PA+++, which is always good. The pluses on the PA, I forget what they mean, but they're like, they're a higher level of protection. Like you can get PA+, PA++, but I don't remember specifically what they mean. This is a primer, but I actually just ended up using this as a sunscreen. It is, I think, mineral based, and I much prefer like mineral based primers. Like the Hourglass Mineral Veil primer is one of my favorite primers, even though it's crazy expensive, because they just don't feel icky on my skin. And like the Smashbox primer, which is super duper silicone-y, just irritates the crap out of my skin for some reason. So I much prefer mineral ones. This was a really nice product. And as far as a primer, I don't know if I can suggest this, but as a sunscreen, it actually was pretty nice. This is the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50 Broad Spectrum from the Age Smart line. This was just another sunscreen sample I was using. It was nice. I guess it left my face sunscreened and not greasy, which is what you want in a sunscreen, so that was good. This is a packet of the Simple Facial Cleansing Wipes. I just use these to clean off swatches. I do not use these to clean my face. I don't like them to clean my face. I haven't really found a facial wipe that I do like to clean my face, except for maybe the Kat Von D ones. I think those are pretty effective, but they're also kind of expensive. But, I mean, I like these because they don't have a lot of like the harsh chemicals. I don't think there's any parabens in it. Let's see. There's no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin. No artificial perfume or dyes. No parabens. Dermatologist tested, which doesn't mean anything because pretty much all skincare products are dermatologist tested. Just like when they say mascaras are like ophthalmologist tested, they pretty much have to be. So it's not that like awesome of a thing. And then finally, this is the Dr. Jart Beauty Balm in the Dissapore. I love Dr. Jart's Beauty Balms, my favorite being the Black Label Detox and the Premium Beauty Balm. This one was nice. It wasn't as good as my Premium or my Black Label Detox. I think if you did have a problem with like your pores being super visible, this might be a better option for you, but I don't really have an issue with pore size, so I just kind of found this kind of thick and silicone-y and not as comfortable to wear as my Black Label or the Premium. And it's my empties for February 2015. This got out of hand again. I tried to go as fast as I could without like dying, but apparently it was not fast enough. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.